I'm so excited to continue our Dragon Age journey, and that is exactly what we're going to do, as I can't talk. But I'm recording this during the day at an odd time. Normally I record during the evening, so kind of feeling a little sassy today. We'll see we'll see how that ends up going. I got to go to the crossroads because Ken has once again let us know that I'm an idiot and still did not get the bonus that I was looking for with that stupid wolf statue. So we're going to head back over there. We're going to get that. What else? I've got some housekeeping to take care of here. But first, let us head over to, where is it? Where was that statue? Is that it? Yeah, the altar. I assumed that it took us to the memories, but now that we've done the other memory, it doesn't make sense that that's the case, does it? It all is coming together. I'm figuring it out as we go. You know, don't take my gameplay as a guide of what to do, but as a guide of what not to do, clearly. And as we learn, you know, and go. I am 100% playing this game again as soon as I'm done with it, by the way. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm like, yes, let's play a warrior, because I saw a GIF of someone playing warrior, and they're like throwing their shield around like Captain America, and it just looks awesome. I'm like, cool, that's it. Oh, I see where to go now. Derp, thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Ken. Everybody say thanks, Ken. It's right here. So obvious. +1 skill point. Woo-wee. You guys should have been on me way harder than that. Oh, yeah. We need more of that. Yeah, let's get our explosive trap. Repurpose Antim explosives for your own use. Detonates overwhelmed. Do I have anything that applies overwhelmed? Now that is what we need to figure out, right? Let's look at our 2 companions that we currently have. I doubt anything applies overwhelmed. It's electricity, time slow, applies weakened, detonates sundered, which we don't apply anymore, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. What about Harding? She got any overwhelmed, applies sunder, heals me, detonates overwhelmed. Okay, so maybe I just gotta, I was gonna say something wrong. I was gonna say maybe I should just explode myself. But what I mean by that is maybe we ought to just, you know, work on detonating things on our own terms, and just get something that applies overwhelmed. There's a chest down there? Oh, right. I can't get that one yet. I was behind that door. There's very clearly a lot of stuff going on. We're just going to go do the main mission. Damn it. That's like, that is our goal. Let's do that. Also know that I don't think I could.
I was just thinking about this old elven lullaby. It goes, Irsatel Mythalas Matheneras.
Did you say Isatunal?
I didn't, but it sounded like that, didn't it? I knew you'd catch that.
That's elven. What does it mean?
We don't really know. It's an old lullaby with old words. Irsatel might mean I'm empty, full of nothing, if I had to guess. I don't know why I brought it up. It just came to me.
Well, they wouldn't just put that in the game for just cause, you know, they're gonna, that's gonna mean something. We're gonna loop back around to that at one point, I'm sure. So, yeah, housekeeping. First and foremost, I'm a terrible YouTuber. I never do this, but I should probably do it in more videos. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to like the videos. And if you're not subscribed, why not? You're on like episode, what is this, like 9 or something? I don't know. I've lost count because I'm just recording these all back to back. Like, please be subscribed while you do this and leave a comment. Just any comment. You could just be like, have a good day or something like that. I don't know. Or like, thanks, Ken. It makes a difference. And then watch all the way through to the end. Of course you are, because you're watching this series. So yeah, thank you for that stuff. Please do that because it does help the channel immensely. And then finally, if you aren't a channel member, they are eating real good lately, because each of these episodes, as I've record them, which I'm doing very quickly, are going up, and they are just getting early access to it. So they're getting to like full on Netflix experience this, where they're binge watching through the series, and they're not having to wait. By the time this video comes out, there will have been a small gap because I will have done the 7 episodes. I usually, when a new game comes out, I do 7 episodes of it, back to back, and then I go back to the other stuff. So those 7 episodes have come out, and Terraria has come back, and maybe some Hades, and now you're finally getting this episode. But channel members have been able to see this particular episode for like 4 days before you have been able to even watch it, let alone all of the other stuff I'm still recording after this and getting up. So channel members eating real good, and it's pretty cheap. You can, I think the lowest you could get is like $1, and you get access to it, and it helps the channel immensely. So thank you for that, and thank you channel members for binge watching. I really appreciate it. And if you are a channel member binge watching, same thing. Make sure to like, comment, all that fun stuff, because it helps out a lot. All right, let's jump in. Actually, it helps out more than normal, because when a video comes out and it's been early access for members and they've already commented and liked it, when the video releases, it gets like a boost, because it's like, oh, this is a highly engaged video. Like of the 8 people that watched this within the first hour, because we don't have that many channel members, got like just under 20 or something like that now. I don't remember. Which is fine. That's totally fine. You guys are helping support the channel. But we're trying to boost those numbers up. And every single time one of you does that, it like has an exponential increase on the effectiveness of the video getting out to more people. So thank you. All right, let's do this. We have to take Belle with us. Interesting. I'm really curious how this is going to go. Because it would be nice to have a new companion, but I'm kind of liking who I got.
Treviso. One of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
This is the Canary city, isn't it?
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
Who is that?
And you're Andaratea Cantori, of the crows?
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
I have always wanted more Antivan stuff from Origins onwards. I'm excited to see how this goes. You guys got funny little gear on. And I mean that in more ways than one. They're little diapers. Little Canary diapers.
How long have the Entente soldiers been here?
We have suffered their company for too long.
Hold up, there's the
The
merchant.
Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead.
I think we
Antiva
just
was
buy the
rich,
mementos.
comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Yeah, we just go ahead and buy the mementos. I'm just going to try to clear those out every single time, because 50 caretaker power, is it going to give another one? Yeah. Getting upgrades on that is 10 out of 10. That is the thing I am going to focus on. Gotta pet the kitty. It feels like, of all the acquired power we've, gotten from our gear and whatnot, having the upgrade has been the greatest increase. Just like from a feel, right? It feels like that's been the greatest increase.
All kinds of crystals here, both magical and natural.
Ooh, I could sell the crystals that I got for some gold. Like that, I mean, it doesn't really get us a whole lot, does it? But if I need it, it might be worth it.
The Antam almost shut us down.
You got any more keepsakes? No, this person ain't got nothing.
As I explained the vibration of harmonies, they let us stay.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, one more.
I've got wares from all over the world if you'd like to take a look.
Ooh, I could get a lot for that. I don't know if I want to sell these resources though, like that. I think it's just straight better for me to have, yeah, to have those resources and use them to upgrade stuff. Yeah, I think we're just gonna hold on to it. I gotta remember to come buy all these mementos, get all of those upgrades, so the caretaker's just like crushing it with us. What? Where did she just go? Am I crazy? Did she just disappear? I know she's a rogue, but like, I didn't know they could do that. What was that?
Mariana and I run the best fruit stand in Treviso.
Am I crazy? Did anybody else see that? Did she just disappear in front of me? I almost need to go back into editing and look at that, because that was crazy. I feel like she did just like vanish out of thin air.
If the butcher cares so much for Treviso, he'll make sure we have the proper ingredients for this risotto.
Because that risotto is the most important thing for you. Antivans, you know what I mean? If you know, you know.
Whether you're looking for functional blades or authorized display replicas, you're in the right place.
Okay, yeah. I think I've basically seen everything I can in this little bazaar. Was that another vendor back there? No. And if it was, I think I already talked to them.
You went to the physician.
Fine decor for the finest homes.
Yeah, I just need so much more gold. I'm learning that gold is hyper important and I need to not spend it on cosmetic stuff when I feel like I look cool already. Maybe I changed my hair though. I was thinking about that when I was editing.
Must be hard, dealing with the Untum.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
Yeah, I like her. Can I not get up that? It's definitely a ladder. Oh, there's like a... It's not letting me up there. Gotcha. This is a little bit more locked in. It's not letting me get to these things yet. I'm gonna have to come back here and get it, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I was looking at my character in the last couple episodes I edited, and I was like, I kind of do want to change my hair. Just try and change it up throughout the game. Oh, I see. It won't even let us get over there because of these nerds. Can I jump? No. Oh my goodness. They thought that through. They thought that through. That's good. Good. That means the QA did their job, and we're like, nah, you guys really need an invisible wall here because that player is just gonna jump over there. Because that's what we do. Any other loot? Any other gold?
The butcher seems more reasonable than most Anthem, but he still doesn't want any mages in the city.
That's something we haven't seen yet. Actually, you know what? That has really been missing so far in this game, hasn't it? The hatred, or rather the distrust towards mages. Although we are in a part of the world where it's not so looked down upon as it is in the other parts of Thedas. But the other thing is the elves. Like, we haven't seen really any racism, and elven racism is like a huge part of Dragon Age. Like, that is a massive plot point that I feel like needs to be in the game. It's a part of the game. It is a part of the world, and the way they address that is really important.
Ordered me out of my house. I don't have anywhere else to go.
Like, they challenge the player, or at least they have in the previous games. I can't say for this game because I'm like, what, 9 or 10 hours into it, but they generally challenge what the player thinks, right? They present this like racism, this blatant racism, and they ask the player to respond to it. How do you feel about this blatant racism towards these people that don't deserve it?
Wow, this is not what I expected.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
This is cool. Like, do you hand wave it and just say, I'm not an elf, it doesn't really matter to me? Or do you say, like, no, this is immoral and unjust, like, and we need to make a change in the world? Or do you just ignore it completely? I think that stuff is very important for Dragon Age, those messages. And I think it's important for people to hear. Now more than ever. That racism is not okay. Just like blatant racism is not okay. And if, by the way, pause. If you disagree with me on that, I don't want you on the channel, period. Boom. Let's just drop that there. If you disagree with me that blatant racism is not okay, racism at all is not okay, but like exceptionally blatant racism is not okay, then I don't know what to say to you. You're watching the wrong channel.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, 5th Talon. And this is Catarina de la Morte, 1st Talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
I love all their accents.
My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
I don't know. Yeah, what's the catch is kind of how I feel. I'm like, what is with this guy? He's got too good of a name for himself. You know what? Perfect. Yeah, fine. He seems like the kind of guy that we need.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanis de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
Music is cool.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson.
Oh.
It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Oswguild.
Okay.
Where the demon of Virantium is kept.
We're gonna come across some necromancy.
Find this Oswguild. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
This game is so good. I'm enjoying this so much. I love this. I love like the cartel themes with like the crows and the just Antiva in general.
Katarina arranged the boat.
I feel like it's paying off.
Meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that
Fair.
one could hold the demon of Virantium? The Oswguild lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
But the enchantments required must be immense.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanis is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive?
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
This is cool. Yeah, I feel like the payoff on finally coming to Antiva and seeing what we've heard so much about over the previous 3 games come to light and being able to like witness it is just chef kiss. This is what I had in my head the entire time I've ever talked to like Zevran about the crows.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Let's go to the ossuary. Seems a little complicated for a place where you hold bones. You know, you ever feel like things are over-engineered? Oh, we're like underwater.
Or something already took down the guards.
Let's hope we don't run into whatever did that. Do we think Lucanis is still alive? I guess there's one way to find out.
It's so freaking cool. Oh, yeah. Artist, baby. Artist, you get me. Oh, I just tripped over that body. Is there a kraken? Don't, please, no. Okay, you know what? I back up everything I just said. This is not cool. I don't like being underwater. I don't like the deep ocean. I don't like big creatures under the water. This is not cool. Do not, please, ever do this to me in a video game. Query on prison staff. Calvin. The other wardens don't want to go near the crow's cell anymore. Can we get someone else to do it? Slaves, maybe? Open the gold. I feel like I need something that gives me more gold, like an upgrade.
Look.
Nope. 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 Look at that.
So
It's a big shark.
This is the ossuary.
No.
This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
Isn't it? Wait, isn't it? Am I crazy? Hold up. We're gonna Google. We're gonna Google. I don't think I don't think they know what that word means. Ossuary. Okay. A place serves as a final resting place for human skeletal remains. That's what I thought. It's a place for bones. I know that from all the fantasy stuff that I'm interested in, but also I've been to the catacombs under Paris, and like that was another one that they use for it. It's like it's an ossuary. I was like, oh, what's that mean? So I double checked then. That was back in like 2019. Crazy. What? So I don't understand. You ever feel like someone used a word and they didn't use it in the right context? You're like, are you sure you know what that means? It's not cell. What do you mean? Why are we going to his cell? This is an ossuary. Is not a prison. It's a place for bones. Use the word correctly. Maybe these are all dead. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just overreacting. We'll find out. This is so freaking cool, though. I love this. It's got like some Atlantis vibes going on. But I don't like that it's all underwater, right? Why is there like lava down there?
Well, not going that way.
Yep.
This place looks elven. I bet it's been underwater since the gods were imprisoned, at least.
Okay. Can I break these? Just like...
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed...
They shouldn't, but they might. On top of that, we're looking for a killer.
Yeah, Rook.
Sure are we that this is a good idea?
If we want to kill a pair of gods, maybe a demon is just what we need.
Anything down there? Yeah, Rook, I don't know if you should bring up like the whole, hey, maybe this is a bad idea thing. Maybe the enchantments are gonna fail. It's like, don't bring that mojo on us. We don't need that. I don't need a giant shark attacking me. I don't want that at all. Ooh, a bloody corpse. Just what I'm looking for. No, okay. Usually they have some type of loot, you know, so one can only hope. Don't like the sound of that. This feels like fishies. This is just freaking cool, though. Like, come on now. If you don't think this is cool, what is with you? You're jaded. Okay, I don't think that's cool though. Stop that. Stop the shaking with the giant sharks and everything. Don't like that. Give me the gold though. I'll take the gold. Is this where we need to go? Chest. Another chest. I hope it puts me back towards the beginning after all this, and I can go buy the rest of those mementos that I missed. That'd be ideal. Oh, just like fired off an arrow on accident. Getting anxious, just like clicked. All right, what's down here? Any other loot? Nothing yet.
Magical barricade. Whatever's inside, the Venatori really didn't want it getting out.
Then we break through.
Could break this stuff. I like the breaking of the barrels. Is that just me? Does anybody else do that? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys just like actually break things? I feel like I'm doing it a lot. Do you do it more or less than me? There we go. That's the question. I don't think you can resist doing it at all. So it's a matter of, do you break everything or nothing? And if you break nothing, what's wrong with you?
All right, we're almost through.
Do I have to like break that? Maybe? I have to hit the button? Let's break it. Okay, breaking it did not work. Shooting it? There we go. Maybe I was too close, I just missed.
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanis de la Morte. Get ready.
Yeah, they want to fight.
Rising Hail, Dragon of Mystery. Lucanis, Dragon of Night. Hear your faithful call.
Whoa. Oh. Impaled.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
I like him.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katarina sent me.
The voice actor sounds familiar.
But you're not a crow.
I might look it up because that is going to bother me. He sounds really familiar. I've definitely 100% heard his voice before, but where? Do you guys do this? Like when my wife and I are watching TV, we do this all the time. Where I'm like, oh, who is that? It sounds so familiar. Except she hates when I do that. Because, sorry, I'm on IMDb while I talk. Because she doesn't want to know. She doesn't want to have that ruined. You know, what's his name? Lucanis. Solus. No. I heard a lot of Rook voices. No, I'm not seeing anything. Why? You would think. Okay, can I search it? Here, this is gonna bother me. I know. This is not making Lucanis. Zach Mendez sounds familiar. He's in Horizon. Boom. Is that really it? Do I just recognize him from Horizon? I guess I might. He's in Forbidden West. I guess that's it. Wow. Interesting. I couldn't even point out his character in Forbidden West, but I recognize the voice from it.
I'm breaking you out of here, but what are you?
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Oh, okay.
Katarina promised us a mage killer if we
I like
broke you out
complicated.
of here.
I can still work.
Good, because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here, Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
This man has a fantastic build. Beard, rather, not build. I mean, build too, maybe. I haven't seen it. Beard for sure.
Yes, the famous Crow contract. So you want a prison break, a blood heist, and assassination help just to get you out of here.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go.
Cool. You always gotta have our, like, assassin rogue thing
first
in all
order
of our
of
games.
business?
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower, there's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
I like him. He's a really cool character so far. All right, baby.
My specialty.
Yes, my specialty too. You and I are the same person. If I can actually fire without the game doing its stupid garbage. Oh, it's so annoying. No, stop that. How am I supposed to play the game when it does that? That's the problem with recording back to back like I am. We don't have a fix for it yet.
One of them has a key.
They're working on it though.
So where would they keep it? The blood, I mean.
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon. If they lose it,
then it's chaos.
I do actually have a solution for that little like hitch. It boils down to an issue with the CPU. Not that my processor is bad. It's very good, but it's just the one that it is. It's just not being very optimized. So what I could do is I have my dad's computer that I'm gonna part out. We're gonna make a new computer for our kids, but he has a really good processor. I could just like salvage his processor, reinstall Windows, and do it that way. That is an option. I just don't know if I want to do that. No, I like our Heart of Andraste. Inmate scribing. I am Nearest. I was Nearest. We were. We are Nearest. Okay. Who had to write that little piece of script? That was like an end of the day.
What was going on here?
It was 4:50.
They used humans and elves as sacrifices to summon spirits.
any spirit can become a demon. Zara didn't give them a choice.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to take her out. But yeah, it's like 4:50, end of the day. Person wants to go home. Ah, crap! I gotta write this note. Just like scribbles that down. Note on failed experiments. Felicia, what exactly does she expect me to do? It's been over 300 days now. It was supposed to take a week at most. If Zara's brilliant process failed, how does she expect me to salvage it? Okay. I break those? No. Okay, so these are bound with that, which I can't break. Why? A shield on it? Okay, so we gotta find a way to drop that shield to get into these. Tis fine. Can I break into this? Okay, so that one breaks just fine. Which allows me to come up here. Maybe I have to like get behind it. Maybe it's just directional shield. Oh no, there's another one over here. Oh, that one protects this one. I see. Okay, makes sense. That one protects this one, and then those protect those, which allow us to get in the side rooms to get the. I wouldn't say Dragon Age I've ever considered a game with like puzzles in it. Yeah, there have been some areas where there is a puzzle. Like most notably, what comes to mind is in Dragon Age Origins, when you get, is it Shale? And there's like that kid and the demon that's a cat and everything, and you get in, there's that room with the puzzle. Like that is like the most notable one I can remember out of all the games. I was like, that is a puzzle. And the first time I did it, I had to look it up. I wasn't sure what the heck to do at first. Ooh, we upgraded our belt. Nice. 20% healing. That'll help, because I'm getting hit a lot. But yeah, that's probably like the only one, maybe, that I can think of that's like an actual good puzzle. And they've got like all these like little tiny puzzles that I think are filling it out really well.
Dead bodies animated by spirits, technically.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
He reminds me of somebody as well. I'm trying to think of who it might be. I want to try my explosive, my mines. But I don't feel like it's necessary at the moment. I haven't really fought a group of enemies yet. Pure ore. Or what is what you're supposed to ask. How do I get over there? I need some way to turn that bridge on, which means I need a crystal, which means I need to look for a crystal. There's probably one up here. Yeah, there's one right there. Okay, we're gonna take care of some Venatori first.
Head. Mine.
Smite the heretics!
Trying to like line up the headshot there. I'm gonna try this. Oh wow, that guy just got blowed up. That was great. That was really fun. It doesn't have a momentum cost either, so I need to be using that on cooldown, like, well, 100% of the time. Didn't I see a crystal? There it is. Is that what it's supposed to be? I can't pick it up. Why? There's nothing I can do with it yet. All right, let's break this. Maybe breaking this will allow me to pick it up. Some undead in there. Hello. Come on. Pew. I love the music here. The musical stings keep getting me. I'm like, ooh. Ooh, it's putting me in the mood. For Dragon Age, that is.
This is fascinating. Ordinarily, a demon would barely be able to perceive someone like Lucanis.
It's complicated.
Oh, we got one here. I gotta think like, oh, the sand is really cool. Look at that sand deformation. It's like the snow. What was I gonna say? I feel like so far I'm playing the game and I keep wanting cool cameos to pop up, like Zevran or Dorian in this place. And anytime it doesn't happen, I feel like, oh, like I was kind of expecting it at this point already, just being here. But maybe that's a little too early. Maybe they're just kind of saving it. We gotta save it. Like, yeah, we got cameos, but we'll get there. I'm hoping that's what it is. Come on. You. Give me all the gold. Jewelry box. Ooh. Cutlass, okay. Don't have it equipped. 25% rally party duration. I like the 30 defense. Because I suck and keep getting attacked. Though I'm sure if I didn't have the stuttering, it would be a little bit better. Ossuary records on prisoner 20. Incubation 18 days. Emergency rapacity. Sent to Viriantium. Huh. Is it like an infection? Is that what this is? Are these people becoming undead? Zombies? Something? I'm curious. I feel like there's something going on here, obviously, outside of the surface level stuff that's presenting us. And I'm like, yeah, this is interesting enough to me that I'm feeling very, I gotta pick that stupid thing. Damn it. I'm feeling very engaged in the story. And I've seen people complain like about the writing, and I just don't understand that so far, 10 hours in. It might get worse later, sure. But it just feels more like Inquisition to me. Just more of it, and that's not a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is. It's kind of like, I want to call it cheesy, but like, yeah, just silly? No.
So
sassy?
That's probably it. Sassy writing.
It's for blood magic to control me and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Good to know. Gotta get that blood then. This man's blood. We must get it. This is a point of no return. We're probably gonna come across something crazy, like a giant shark. I don't know. Wasn't this where it was? Wait. This is where I came in at, isn't it? Why do I have to go back here? Return to the... Oh, the bridge that collapsed when we came over. Ah, I see.
Now what do we do?
What? Ari? Fine. He says he can get us across.
Who is he?
The demon. He says there's something here. Something he can grab hold of in the Fade. It's close.
Okay. So he can use Spite, the name of his demon. Apparently Spite's reach, okay.
Of course.
I like that each companion has their own thing.
All of that from the Fade.
I'm as surprised as you.
This is cool. Is it timed? The sound effect makes it seem like it's timed. I don't like that. I don't like it being timed. Don't be doing that. The Fabricator. Let's get this thing down.
But the Venatori summoned all these spirits.
Here, take this.
Blood. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey.
That was awesome. Get rid of the undead. Pop this. I would really like to not be lagging so much here, but oh my goodness, the stutter is horrible. Alright, the Fabricator, he's just fabricating his own demise, you know what I mean? I'd really like to not get shot by these guys, but unfortunately... Oh, now they're all there. Let's use this. Cool. Meow. Meow. Headshot.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
Those are failures. What does success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Orders from above. Caliban, there's been a development, and now we need results as swiftly as possible. Push the subjects harder. Do anything you can to intensify their feelings of envy and frustration. They're trying to bring out demons. I want every single demon you can produce ready to fight for the glory of Tevinter Reborn. Damn it, Zara. This is not cool. You're not doing this correctly. We don't bring demons out. That's no. That's bad. But I guess that's what they do. You know, actually, thinking back to Inquisition, the whole thing with Dorian and his father, like with the slaves and whatnot, this is definitely piggybacking off of like that same type of feeling that they present. Well, I would say specifically the Venatori, but I think it is just more like this part of the world in the game. And I like that. I like it's just like the racism thing. I like dealing with those in the games. I like being presented with moral quandaries and having to choose between them. And I think that is, in essence, Dragon Age of Past has been really good at. Plus 20% projectile ability damage, plus 25% barrier damage from projectile abilities. I feel like, yeah, I'm going to use that. That feels really good. Because we're fighting a lot of mages at the moment. And if I could do more projectile damage to their barriers, that'd be very good. Okay, there's definitely something to shoot here, right? What's that, like, red there? Am I crazy? Anybody else see that? Can I just break that? Do I not have to actually be up here? Just jump off. Whoa. It's not protected, is it? No, it definitely isn't. Okay, whatever. Don't need to worry about it. Down we go. Got the thing. Battery. Crystal, whatever you want to call it. Is that going to upgrade? No, duelist coat +2. Max arrows, hip fire damage. I like our arrow regeneration at the moment, though that may not work well with we have increased defense per arrow missing. So something we got to consider when we upgrade our gear in the future. I'm not using enough arrows because I am jumping between playing hybrid, which means that arrow regeneration may not actually be that great for us. It might be better to have it so we're getting the extra defense.
You said he's the one in charge?
And using as many arrows as possible.
He's lucky. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We, meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
It's true. You literally have a demon called Spite. You know, it's tells you everything you need to know about your demon. Yeah, a lot of materials. Gotta love it. If I'm gonna sell to things, I'm really looking forward to being able to sell to the shadow dragons. Let's see here. Extra ranged attack damage seems pretty good. Ring 2. Oh, we don't even have a second ring. Yeah, let's put that on then. So we get the extra shadow damage, or ranged attack damage, sorry. Still struggling with that cold. It's starting to pop back up, you know, sore throat's like arriving once again. I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to keep playing. I want to like do another hour after this one, but I might have to take a bit of a break. That's always the disappointing thing when you get sick and you're very motivated. This happens when I'm doing mini painting. Yeah, where like I'll be really motivated to get some work done, but I won't be able to actually do it because like I'll get sick or some other external factor will happen, and it's always disheartening to be like, man, I want to do this thing, but I can't because of XYZ. This thing will make me money, but I can't do it right now.
These demons, did the Venatori do this?
Yeah, probably.
This place exists. This is what success looks like.
Come on, get the barrier down, please. Thank you. All right, let's toss in there. Oh, that did not go where I thought it was going to. Come on, shoot the barrier. In the head, please. Oh my goodness, he moved as soon as I shot. Where'd he go? I'm just like avoiding their projectiles. Oh, hello. That's a better time to do that. I'm gonna pop this off too. Just dropped him off the edge. Where'd he go? Nope. Use that, break the rest of his barrier with my melee. We're about to have another explosive. Pop here. Man, I really like that ability. That's probably my favorite ability so far. Because it's just like a straight up big disruption attack. Pop this, back it up, get him interrupted, and just full on power attack him down. I like the wraiths, the way they're designed in this game. They're kind of reminiscent, as I said before, of the Night Haunt from, oh my goodness, I thought I killed it, of Age of Sigmar. And, where did he go? He's gonna pop out again, and I'm gonna whoop his butt. There he is. No. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Yeah, and I get to play my Night Haunt army tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the game store and play with a bunch of friends. Created this awesome Night Haunt list, which uses black coaches, 2 of them. Black coach is like a, well, it's like a coach, you know? It's drawn by undead horses and has like a ghost with like a giant whip on top. It's really cool. But like the aesthetic of that army in Age of Sigmar is the aesthetic of the wraiths. It's like really cool. I love it. And I also like being able to draw parallels between 2 things that I enjoy. Like, yes, I enjoy Warhammer, but I also very much enjoy Dragon Age. And so to be able to be like, oh yes, this thing that I really like, I could take inspiration on for painting or like making my army. For example, for Diablo 4, I took inspiration for my Sisters of Battle army for Warhammer 40k. I was like, I love the Church of Light and how they're this like maniacal bad guy, but are pretending to not be. There's some commentary on that for sure, but I like the way that they look and stuff, so I was like, cool, I'm gonna do that for my Sisters of Battle. It's kind of the same thing in 40k. If you don't know, in Warhammer 40k, there are no good guys. Even the good guys are bad guys. Come on now. Where did you go? Man, that does so much damage. You gotta love it. Oh, I see the charge up now. Man, that is a really long charge up for that. Defiant Silence +2. This is what I got equipped, so yeah. Critical damage feels really good because I'm doing a lot of crits. Weak point damage is nice for us, but you know, we're getting more defense, so I think I'm gonna swap to that. Makes sense based on how we're currently playing. Plus, I think that hitting a weak point gives you critical damage. Am I crazy? I think that is the case. Shoot her. Where'd you go? Attack with... Oh, I hate these guys that are doing this stupid bullcrap. Blow them up. Get that barrier down. Come on. Attack, kill, maim, destroy. Pop this. So we interrupt. That's such a nice control ability. It feels like the Saboteur is all about control. You know, I'm knocking things around. I'm hitting them with arrows that are interrupting them. I'm blowing them up. It just feels really fun and tactical. There's a lot going on with like how you control the battlefield at any given point. I think it's going to be far less good on boss fights because it seems like the bosses are less affected by stuff like that. But the fact is, if the boss has like a bunch of ads that come in, I can do that. I don't think I'm gonna be good against a dragon. That is for sure. Oh, that's a thing that we haven't really considered. What is a dragon fight gonna look like in in Veilguard compared to Inquisition? I don't know. I really like the Inquisition dragon fights. This is gonna be difficult though, I think. Ossuary records on Prisoner 51. Incubation 100 days. Emergency passivity. Declared a failure and destroyed. Doing something with demons, I think, is what their whole thing is. Trying to get demons, but things becoming undead. Possessed, maybe, is a better way to put it. They're becoming possessed afterwards. Isn't that what they said when we came in, though? And they're like, oh, it's undead. Like, oh, no, they're not undead. They're just possessed. Maybe that's what it is. Break it all. You know, I was expecting a place to be called the Ossuary to have a lot more bones. We don't really have any. We need more bones. Lots of underwater stuff, not enough bones, which makes me go back to the whole...
Let me hit him first, then you can take him down.
Okay, you hit him first. It makes me go back to the whole... You guys don't know what ossuary means, do you? Don't think that word means what you think it means. Oh, come on. I parried that. I hit Q. I hit Q multiple times. I hope they improve the responsiveness of that. It's like I've got reflex on, so I don't think it's an input delay. I just think the responsiveness of the actual parry is fairly low.
We may not have much time.
But am I surprised in a game that is traditionally not a parry-based game for them to have a hard time making the parry feel responsive? No.
Lead the way.
That's the shortcut. Yeah, but what about over here where there's a bunch of stuff for me to attack? Barrels upon barrels of loot and wood. You know, the thing all of us look for in RPGs. Wood. I don't mind it. I'm just being facetious. Anyway. I do feel like the gear upgrades we are getting feel a lot better than they were towards the beginning of the game, now that I know kind of how the system works. But is it still good? Is it still rewarding? I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. We'll have to keep determining when we get a little further into the game.
Easy enough.
Let's get up there. I don't like that ticking noise. Don't be doing that to me. Rusty tongs again. Exactly what I'm looking for in my RPG. How can I use some rusty tongs? Why? That just didn't make any sense. Why not make it bones? I've seen very little bones here. In a place called the Ossuary. I was expecting like a necromancer thing. That made the most sense, but it's not. It's Atlantis underwater with a prison. That's not an ossuary. Also, why would you hide bones underwater? It doesn't make any sense. They don't know what that word means. They really don't. Maybe I'm the one who's wrong.
The plan to find this thing.
The blood vault.
There's a lot of space to cover.
I know it's here.
Why is it not the bone vault?
We can smell it.
I'm just easily agitated now. Sounds like Mass Effect music. Ooh, keepsakes. Oh, mementos is what they're called. I should probably look at all those, and maybe I will, but there's a lot here to leave.
The Venatori tortured these people.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Find peace.
Very few people survive Colivan's rehabilitation.
You'd?
Wait, we cannot go after Colivan yet. Not while he has my blood.
Oh, okay, that's where we need to go. Gotcha. Can't break that yet, because I need to break that one. I can't break that one, because there's another one that I need to break over here. Oh. I'm assuming all classes have a ranged attack then. Because like I said, I saw that the warrior has the shield throw, which probably means that the mage is all ranged attack. That would be my assumption. I don't know if I'm actually getting loot out of this, but it feels right. Like a room of pots. Let's break it all. Come on, go up there. Oh, come on. Fine, I'll just pop them off like that. Oh, I thought I broke this one. Did I miss? I must have missed. Lots of loot. They knew when they made these rooms that people would do this. They're like, let's make a room of pots. Yeah, look, I'm getting pebbles and pure ore and whatnot. It's absolutely worth it. What if I just like break everything? We're playing Diablo at this point, boys. This is what we're doing. Oh, that's so funny. There needs to be an achievement. Slay 2,000 pots. I think it wouldn't be nearly as fun if you couldn't just like dash through them and blow them up. Right. Okay. Now I gotta destroy this one, so I can destroy this one. Right, chain reaction here. Can't do that one yet, right? Because we need to get the other ones. That's fine. That was very fun. I feel like I'm enjoying myself a little too much. Yeah. You don't have to tell me twice. I know, buddy. I know. We're working on it. Pew.
1 down, 2 to go.
Give me loot. Give me more loot. These I don't even know if I would call them a companion mission. These missions that we've gotten so far with like Nev and now this one, it feels like why does Belle have to be here? I don't understand that. Maybe they're just forcing you to take a different companion. That doesn't make any sense. Or maybe it's the elf. I don't know. Why is she here? Maybe it's so they don't have to write as much dialogue for this particular mission, so that you don't having to have like all the side dialogue that Nev would have if she was here with Harding, or vice versa. I don't know. New belt, not as good as the one we got. What was I gonna say? I totally have forgotten. To be perfectly honest, I have totally forgotten.
There. Just one crystal between us.
Oh, this is timed. Ah, I hate that.
And the other side of that barrier.
But, yeah. It feels like all of these companion missions are kind of long. Which is not a bad thing. It's just there's a lot going on with it.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Wow. That's less of a vial and more of a bottle.
Yeah.
There. That's the one. It has to be.
I bet it is. What if I break all this other blood? Also, not an ossuary. It's just vials of blood. It should be bones. That is gonna bother me so much. Why'd they call it an ossuary if there's no actual ossuary? Is that within these other things? These like containment vessels? So annoying. Someone should have checked their work. That's what I'm saying. How did it make it this far through like QA without someone being like, why aren't there not any bones? Why is it called the ossuary? I call it the blood chamber. I mean, this is technically the blood vault that we're in now, but you know what I mean. The Venatory correspondence. Calivan, you know as well as I do how demanding Zara could be. Nothing less than perfection is ever acceptable. Of course, she's not going to accept that the crow is a failure of her method. Just kill him. Perhaps the demon will manifest when he dies. Cool. Can you, destroy your vial of blood? There we go.
It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Calivan.
Calivan. Elevator time, baby. Let's get a boss fight in. Wreck some fools. You know how it is. Hit the butt. Bioware loves their elevators.
Lucanis, your demon, feeling contained?
Mostly.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
Okay. Definitely a boss fight. I don't know why I went straight for that pot.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Calivan.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
I love his beard. I want his beard. Why don't I have a beard? Maybe I need to get a beard. I'm a bearded man in real life. I need a beard. Oh, goodness, why would you hit me with that? Let's hit this. We'll hit that. Bounce back. Did you just call me a ruffian? Well, you would be absolutely right.
You are a failed experiment, not worthy of my time.
Goodness. Just teleporting around. It makes it really hard to shoot him in the face.
I am in control here.
Can I interrupt him? I just fired that off into the middle of nowhere. Alright, let's start blasting. Or not. I like that the bow just, like, takes care of all that. It's like, yeah, you did these, like, mirror images, but does it really matter? Probably not. Alright, we're gonna get some demons. Where'd he go? Oh, goodness. Pride demon. Cool. Let's just start blasting. And actually hit the boss? That would be great. Okay, his barrier is now down. I'm gonna hit with this and that. Can I do any combos here? He does apply Sundered, so she detonates Sundered. Let's go ahead and do that. I probably should have been doing that to begin with. Oh my goodness, it's all like the giant things that's shooting at me. Yeah, I'm trying to do my big old brawly attacks here. Get the armor down. Yeah. It's like trying to get some kind of immunity while I'm dodging his projectiles. Alright, his armor is almost down. Alright, their thing is ready, so we can go ahead and do this again. Pew, pew. Oh no. The game can't handle it. It was too cool. What we did was too epic. Oh, he's back. Okay, goody.
I will not be a victim like the others.
I almost have my ultimate ability. I think I do. You. Let's try not to get hit. You. Oh my goodness. Blow up his barrier. That's so annoying.
I will have order.
Barrier's almost down. When it is, I'm gonna pop the
I refuse to
here we go. And with that, the full 1-2, baby. Lucia's bond increased.
The crows send their regards.
So, we got your target.
Yes, the job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
We can go, right?
So, we can leave, right? Lucanis? Right?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Well, that's interesting. His demon is like a split personality. That's a cool character. You cannot lie with that. Ooh. God's foil +2 rapier. Equip it. It's way too epic of a name. All right, let's loot everything, and then we'll tell him, hey, homie, we're good to go home. Just leave your demon at home. Or leave your demon here. Though, if it helps us, is it worth it? To bring him along? Records from the ossuary. We have no bones here. Why are we calling it an ossuary? Also, numbered prisoner cell, each followed by a single word. Cell 1, no bones. Cell 2, no bones. Cell 3, still no bones. Also known as despair, shame, and horror. Library note. Exploring the ossuary. Lady Zara, there are no bones here. Why did we call it an ossuary? The work is progressing slower than anticipated. Though the artificers were confident that they could make use of the elven device maintaining the barrier, they were unable to extend its reach to more than a handful of yards in any direction. Most frustrating, there still are no bones here, and I don't know why you called it this, but I sacrificed the worthless fools that gained another 6 feet or so. What we have thus far excavated has proven most interesting. There are no bones here. The structure appears to have served as a temple to the elven goddess Gillinan. I had thought the tales of her creating various woodland creatures was mere superstition, but the holding cells and cages with the remains of animals no one can identify suggest otherwise. You should visit. I think you will find the place intriguing because there are no bones. Your servant, Caliban. Okay, cool. Thanks, Callie. Weird, he agrees with me. It's got a lot of things about bones in that I wasn't expecting, but you know what? I don't mind. They agree with me. Do I need that? Probably not. All right, let's go tell him we're ready to go. It's a weird sticking point, isn't it? But it got me.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
It was so cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I know I'm being facetious, but that area was so cool. 10 out of 10. Treviso.
Make it.
Lucanis, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata.
Uh-oh, she's coming for us.
I can't believe it. You're home.
The next mission is going to be kill Zara.
Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison.
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakup, maybe.
Uh-oh, they took
Where's
her.
Katerina?
They took her.
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion.
I don't know why I love this story so much.
Only to lose the other.
My condolences. The gods are behind this. Yeah.
Someone killed the first Talon of the Crows. Now, after the gods escaped. That's not a coincidence.
Wait, they killed her? I thought they took her.
That has been a thorn in our side before. And you said yourself, it could be revenge for your prison break.
No, Rook's right. The timing is suspicious for many reasons.
When I find Zara, I'll ask her.
You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
It just came to me. It just came to me. It took this entire episode. I know why he sounds familiar, or not actually, that's not what it is. It's not that he sounds familiar. I know who he reminds me of, which is oh crap, what's his actual name? What's his butt from Star Wars? From Rogue One. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue. Here, I'll just keep them talking.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Zara, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other.
Diego
Forget
Luna,
revenge.
that's it.
We need you.
No, Viago. Sara came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
It's that, like,
For Katerina.
it's a mix of obviously the accent, because it is a Latino accent, but it's that, like, that groveliness in his voice that just sounds just like how he plays Cassian.
But the demon of Irantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
Ooh. I kind of like that they made her a little vampire-y. Like, that's kind of what they were going with. I mean, she's a blood mage, but I like that. It's like a really cool aesthetic choice. It makes her seem very villainous. Beautiful.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanis. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well, we'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
Oof. Yeah, oof. I like that that's actually an option.
Well, that's awkward.
He's fun. You're never fun. I want to talk to him.
Okay, so we can't see Spite then.
Before we do, well, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to
Lucanis!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
You shouldn't be used to this. He could kill you. This is not fine. What are our other options? He hurt you? Why?
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way.
But he could just take you over. Make you do what he wants.
It's, you know, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
I guess. He could kill you.
You're bleeding. Maybe that's not fine.
He won't kill me. He cannot do that and get what he wants. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
Should you be alone now? Or welcome to the team? I'm gonna welcome him to the team.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanis.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanis.
Please.
What a cool, interesting character. I approve. I'm looking forward to seeing like how his story unfolds. Alright, quest complete. Sea of Blood instead of Bones, which is what it should have been in the ossuary. With the team's help, the demon of Verantium escaped his chains and completed his contract for Calavan, warden of the ossuary, but his reunion with the crows was bloodied by a counterattack from Zara, who struck down Katarina before his return. Alright, good to know that she did pass.
I should see what Nev has to say.
We should. But hey, we also got to go upgrade all of my stuff. New exploration level unlocked. Treviso. Okay. I can return to it at any time. Cool. Hopefully that means I can go back and buy all of those keepsake things, whatever they're called, so I can get everything upgraded.